Divine Bow Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to thank all our new subscribers for subscribing, as well as our old subscribers for returning. So, you guys, this will be our weekend reading. I feel like energetically things are changing for the better. Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, those just want to come on. The Emperor. Oh, excuse me. Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor. Five of Cups. Five of Wands. And this card came out too. The Two of Pentacles. Alright, I guess it's going to be a big spread, y'all. Because another card came out, so. And the Empress. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay, so let's get into the storyline of it. We have the Ten of Pentacles, so this could be something that involves your home life, your family life. I feel like this is things merging together. We have the Emperor, which is like a masculine energy. So this is more of, you know how if we say the King of Swords, I feel like someone was disconnected. They understood what the situation was for them, but they were disconnected because they knew that every time they come up to a situation like this, or not even just like this, but they knew eventually they would have to choose over two things. And I feel like that's why we go into this Five of Cups, meaning someone knew they had to walk away from what was in the past to go into this new beginning. And mentally, it caused conflict, and physically, it's like around them, it was conflict as well. So they weighed up which way they wanted to go. Somebody could have been dealing with two individuals, so they were weighing up if they want to walk towards a low vibrational person and stay in that relationship, or did they want to walk towards the Empress, which is someone that's nurturing. It's a feminine energy. I feel like some of you Empresses was the Emperor conflict. I don't know. I just feel like somebody wanted to like shout from the rooftops like that they were dealing with you. But it was a conflict because either someone didn't understand how this relationship came together, or they didn't quite support it because it's not something that was traditional. The way like you traditionally either meet someone, maybe you met someone at an airport, over line. Maybe you met them when you were out and about. But I feel like as fast as you met them is as fast as things started to take off. I feel like there was a breakdown between reality and fantasy. And it's not to say that you guys wasn't thinking of the moment that you were in. It was you thinking of the next steps that goes along with this situation, or what you desired out of the situation. Let's go into the Ten of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Action, baby. So somebody, like I said, somebody is tired of compressing their feelings, for one. Someone really wants to be nurtured here. And it's not just nurtured, they want to be nurtured by you. The next card we have is the Sun card. So this is moving into this new beginning. This is getting away from this conflict, this not understanding where both of you at one moment and then the next moment. I just got one thing to say, in all honesty. Have you done your victory dance yet? Because I know you guys feel this energetically. You feel things are changing energetically. You no longer, if you were in a third party situation and it wasn't particularly you that was in this situation, it was either your counterpart or it could have been something like at work. It was a competition between you and someone else. You feel energetically that third party energy is gone. The next card you have on top of the Sun card is the Eight of Pentacles. This is working hard. This is, for some of you, it could be building a brand. And you could be building a brand around this new family. This new merging of families somehow. I feel like for some of you, this action that's taken towards you not only is it a new beginning, but it's a collaboration. Because both of you are embodying this energy of the Eight of Pentacles. But somehow, like, it intertwines together with work and home. The next card on this row we have is the Hierophant. You could be signing a contract to go into higher commitment. It could be at work that you're signing this contract to become either a manager or supervisor, something along those lines. But I feel like the work you had to do was within yourself. You had to really understand that in this situation, you weren't completely right, if that makes sense. I feel like this situation called for you to step away and realize that it takes a village to raise a family. I feel like whoever this is, you're very strong-minded. You're very powerful in who you are. But you didn't realize that this situation was coming to where you had to walk away. And I'm not saying you had to walk away from this new beginning, but you had to walk away from your old self. Something in this situation caused you strife, and you're trying to, it's like right now you're trying to piece the parts back together. But you're not realizing that those old puzzle pieces, they don't go in your new beginning. They dropped away for a reason. So I feel like some of you are coming to that reality check of newness. So let's go into the Emperor. Strength. And the Page of Cups. So let's do these two first. Okay, so the Emperor with strength is having that endurance, having that mindset to continue to move forward. I feel like the Emperor's energy is here because it's you realizing your faults. It's you understanding that you are powerful and you know how to bring that good side out of you. The Page of Cups is here because not only do someone want to present you with emotional fulfillment, it definitely could be in a work situation for some of you, but you're going into emotional fulfillment, and this cup is part of your wish fulfillment that brings you into the Ten of Cups. I feel like this Page of Cups, even though they know exactly what they want, they're still wavering up. I don't know. It's like Okay. So the Page of Cups, he's not weighing up you. He's weighing up himself. Okay. So the Page of Cups is weighing up his emotions in a way. He's trying to determine, is this cup lust or is it really love? Because in the past, whoever this person was, to them, they felt like once they got in a relationship, that yeah, you can like somebody, you could be with somebody, but the sexual part had to be on point. But this is both of you realizing that that sexual part doesn't even have to completely be there. And I know for some of y'all like, what? Girl, shut up. No. No, I'm saying like this person stimulates you not just in that area. They stimulate your mind. The way their presence grace you, the way their energy feels over your body. Like you will feel, like I said, you will feel this energetically. They don't even have to be around you. And the energy you feel is warmth over your skin. Like this is the type of love this person has. And I feel like they really truly don't realize this. Like it's still mind blowing for them that someone will actually say that. And maybe you haven't communicated this yet, but they feel the same thing vice versa. The next card you have is the Eight of Pentacles. Balance. Realizing that this is for you. Understanding that you are deserving of this new situation, this new beginning. Not only are you deserving, but someone could be like giving back to charity or wanting to. Something about, I see like a proposal for charity or homeless people. But whatever it is, it's you paying your dues back. So you're going to be receiving abundance and emotional fulfillment and love. And for you, you get the satisfaction of helping others. The next card you have is the Page of Pentacles. Now, this could be two different people because I definitely see, I don't know if you guys know Romeo and Juliet, right? I want to say you have the Capulets and the Montagues, if I'm saying that word right. I'm not for sure. Don't judge me, y'all. But I feel like this is two different people for some of you. You have like the good side, and then you have someone like on the more dangerous, more daredevil, let's say, that side. Now, someone is trying to offer you your emotions, emotional fulfillment, happiness. I feel like the person who's trying to offer you the cup of love is someone who's emotionally aware of themselves, but they're aware of your emotions too. Like, they treat you like a queen, or a king. But I feel like right now everything for them is not quite together. And whoever this person is that's kind of like emotional with it, they're feeling the energy of like they're losing you. So when they come forward, they may express that kind of lost energy, how they don't want to lose you because their situation sucks. I feel like the person that's this pinnacle could be someone that's materialistic. They feel like, okay, so this person could know you from the past, but you've already been through this situation with them. You already know how it's going to end. Pay attention to your intuition. This is you, again, stepping into your powerfulness and walking away from this situation, this person. I feel like someone is whoever this is, they're very materialistic. They got a status about them. Like, maybe they're very known, or blah, blah. Maybe they're very known around like where you live at, or it could be a celebrity type of situation, but we ain't gonna dive into that. But whoever this is, they're very known. And whoever this is also feels like money pays happiness, if that makes sense. So it's like, if you go into this new beginning with this person, you're not going to get as much emotional fulfillment you would get with the Page of Cups. Even though the Page of Cups is only a little bit, it's like, it's not crumbs, but it's a little bit. It's like chug-a-lug-a-lug, like, they the little engine that could. But I feel like this situation over here is more for you than it would be this situation, because this situation is an empty, money-based beginning. So again, things are coming full circle. People from your past are popping up left and right. Okay? So just be aware of which way you want to go. Be aware of when someone's just throwing things at you, like material things, trying to pacify the fact that eventually, you know, this person in the long run, if you get in a relationship with them, they're not going to be there. They're going to be either so involved in work, or they're going to be so involved in traveling, and it's like traveling without you. So they're going to be so involved in that they're not even going to have the time to express this love that someone is trying to give you, that's probably like a little bitty pebble of love, but it's something that can flourish. It's something that can be the best thing you've ever experienced. I feel like with this Page of Cups, is work that needs to be put in. We have the Five of Cups with the Two of Wands. Okay. The World card. Y'all won't be surprised what I get next, huh? We knew he was lurking. Strength, he working. The Devil. And the Moon card. So, clearly deciding where you want to go, where you want to be, how you want to be. But in the same token, you have optimism on how things going to work out or how it's going to come together. And I feel like somebody is literally setting out, making plans, clearly deciding what they want. And once they clearly decide, like, they move into this new cycle. Now, this person who's ever completely deciding this decision or what have you is someone who always allow other people to decide for them. Like, this person feel like they never really had a voice. And I feel like that's why the devil card and the moon is here. Because this person could have been manipulative in the past. They manipulated the situation somehow. And you weren't aware of it. You weren't aware of certain things that they were manipulating in the situation. But they don't realize that when they were manipulating the situation, that it caused conflict. It caused conflict within yourself. It caused conflict around you. And vice versa for them. It caused conflict with them. So it wasn't like they were getting off scot-free. It was basically signing a deal with the devil to help prolong the situation, keep you hanging on to them until they clear up things. Because someone honestly, they wanted their cake and they wanted to eat it too. Like, someone was trying to overindulge in too much. And the devil card could be here because it was like they were spread too thin. I feel like some of you don't know that a relationship was continued even though it could have been voiced to you that it wasn't, that it was over with. And either you already know this, but you don't know to what extent it was continued. But that's what's coming out. Again, we go into this new moon with wrongs being righted. So as much as this person don't want these things to come out, is as much as they're going to come out. And it's going to cause conflict. Because it's like, while you were sitting waiting, while they made that choice with the devil to manipulate the situation to where you wouldn't walk away because they truly wanted you, they didn't quite know at that moment how to get out of the situation they were in. And let me say this, because the manipulation, yeah, it's something that's bad and shouldn't no one do it. But I feel like when it came towards manipulating you, they truly cared about you. And that's why they had to, like, either push away or they had to back up and really look at the situation like they're hurting you at the end of the day. But that's all that they want is you. So by them meeting you, you jump-started a chain reaction into newness, into them seeing the light. They could have been in a situation with a karmic where they were just settling. Because I feel like they really didn't find anyone else that was what they were looking for. Someone in this situation is very adventurous when it comes to relationships. So maybe they got a status in that area. Like either women or men gawk over them, or I don't know. They're not used to chasing someone. They're used to getting what they want, when they want, how they want it, right then and there on a platter. And with you, yeah, they were getting some of that, but the way you touched their hearts was like no other. And they could have formed a complete like sexual union towards you where they were fixated over you. They were fixated over you and your body. So with this new cycle beginning, it's things are breaking down. The truth is coming out. If you look at that sun don't look like a happy face. This looked like someone that was ashamed of the way they moved. They were ashamed of what they did to get to this point. We have the Five of Wands. With the Ace of Pentacles. So someone could have been very much focused on work, and they were able to disconnect themselves from the situation, because I feel like work was their only security at this moment too. And they're realizing that work isn't everything. Work isn't everything when you have the best thing in the world waiting on you, right? The Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could have been dealing with a money issue, or it could have been like a setback in money, because if you look at this Queen of Pentacles, she's fixated on this money. So someone could have thought that, again, money brings them happiness, not realizing that that's not what brings you happiness. You bring yourself happiness, and you enjoying every moment of your life is what brings you happiness. But through this conflict, because you continue to progress on, because you continue to move forward, it's now you walking into the door of abundance. Now you walking into the door of happiness. I feel like for somebody, you couldn't believe that you could walk into both doors. Well, you know how you live in a house, right? In a house, you got multiple doors. So when you walk into one new beginning, you have a million other beginnings in your house, depending on how many doors you have. But it's still endless supply of beginnings, because one day a room could be an office, and the next day you could change it into a baby room. I don't know why I said a baby room, but I meant a bedroom. Somebody could be getting pregnant. Somebody could be pregnant. Somebody could be going into pregnancy in this situation. So be aware, because like I said, we're going to call it sexual healing is here. But I feel like the situation with the money was what was causing most of this conflict. Not feeling like you're capable of even bringing this situation together, because you didn't even know, you probably didn't even know the next day what you was going to eat. You didn't know the next day where you were going to be. You could have been either jumping from home to home, but I feel like you was causing this mental conflict in your head. You were putting more pressure on a wound than it needed to be. And the wound was heartbreak. The wound was not feeling like you're adequate for this type of situation to come towards you. You didn't realize your worth. And now you go into the blessings of understanding your worth, understanding how much you don't have to manipulate a situation to get what you want. Why would you, right? And the only reason why you were in your head about it is because past heartbreak. I feel like this is still part of the Five of Cups. Someone is still definitely dealing with the fact that they walked away from someone that was like kind of like a lifetime partner. This Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is not weighing up to people anymore. This Two of Pentacles is weighing up how to move forward on this situation. Balancing between work and home life. You have the Lovers. You know what I'm about to say. It could be a soulmate. It could be a twin flame. Take it as it resonates. I don't like to put titles and labels on things. I know, y'all. Don't judge me. But this is weighing up how to move forward in this situation. Weighing up how to come correct. Because this is how someone is coming. They're coming correct now. They like, look, I understand if I don't come correct, if I don't get my SHIT together, you gonna dip. You gonna walk away. You gonna find something that's better for you because you still feel like I'm playing a game. This is both of you understanding that if something truly don't serve you, you know how to exit out and keep moving. It's like if you're on the internet, you pull up that search engine page, and if you can't find what you finding on either a website, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna just sit on that website and keep flicking through it. No, you gonna go to Google, or you're gonna go to another search engine, and you're gonna continue to move forward. This person don't want you to move forward without them, but they're coming to you healthy. They're coming to you out of love. The next card you have is the Ten of Cups. I feel like this is you understanding that you do deserve a home life. You do deserve to have a family that actually suits you, because it could have been a situation where you were in this other situation with someone who you guys are just getting up, going to work, coming home, laying down. I mean, yeah, sexual situations happen in between, but I felt like that was like the bland life of ever for you. But now you feel vibrant. Now you feel happy. Now you feel joyous. You understanding that you can have everything. You can make the cake with whoever this person is, and both of y'all can eat the cake together. Not you making the cake or you letting someone else make the cake. You taking that cake over to whoever this Empress is. So we could say the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Wands cooking the cake. You taking the cake from the Queen of Wands over to the Empress, and y'all eating the cake. What type of sense do that make? I mean, and when you put it out like that, you look at it like, what type of sense did that even make for real? Because if the Queen of Wands made the cake, then you should be over there eating the cake with the Queen of Wands. That's like if you got two girlfriends. One of your girlfriends give you a Valentine's Day gift. You take the gift that the Valentine's Day person gave you, and you take it over to the Empress, because you ain't thinking of yourself. You're not thinking of that person. Point blank, period. So now you're going into the door of making a cake with your Empress, and both of you sitting down eating the cake. But I feel like this cake, you're not overindulging too much. You know that this cake can be saved for the next day, meaning you're going to be making steps together. You moving into your wish fulfillment. You realizing what you want in a stable family. Here we go. Some of you still have this conflict lingering with a different situation, but you coming to the end of that. I feel like some of you are getting so freaking fed up that you ready just to jump. You ready just to be like, look, I'm falling out the window. I don't care if you see me or not, because I feel like this person don't even see you anymore. They don't even recognize you. And they've probably even said this to you. They don't even recognize who you are anymore. That's good, because that tells you that that person was stuck in their ways. That person didn't want to progress with you. But you probably got somebody over here that's progressing, that's moving forward with or without you. And you want to catch this train. Well, baby, you better get on this train, okay? You got the judgment card here. Reflecting on what's going on, looking back at how far you come, looking at where you don't want to be anymore. How? Because you'll get your wish fulfillment after that. I mean, you already got your wish fulfillment. You know who your wish fulfillment is with. This is just things being solidified. You speaking of your truth, they speaking of their truth, and at the end of the day, you both realize that y'all truths are the same. It's not different. On top of the Empress, we have 3 of Cups, 9 of Wands, the 8 of Wands. But wait, there's more. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. That was so corny. I could have said that a lot different. And y'all know me. I go through the bottom of the deck. So, this ain't nothing new. If y'all new to the channel and y'all like, okay, she a little crazy, she a little weird. My question is, what is weird? What is crazy, right? But no, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Star card, the 3 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. So, you got you a little pooper starter here. We already discovered that with the Devil. Somebody that's manipulative, someone that starts conflict for no reason whatsoever. But with this side over here with the Empress, you have the 3 of Cups, celebration. And I feel like the celebration is not only in communication, it's not only in emotions, it's in getting out of your insecurities, getting out of you feeling lack, getting out of you feeling lost. Loose ends are being tied up. And you walking into the door of fulfillment. You walking into happiness. You walking into joy. I just feel like this cup is overflowing with everything you could have ever desired. And it's all because you deserve it. Happiness is your birthright. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card. So this is something that's divinely guided to you. Even though we don't have it out here, temperance. Patience, people. Patience. Trust me, everything ain't going to pop overnight. For some of you, someone is moving overnight. And they're going to just pop up. For others of you, it's some things you haven't quite seen yet that's going on. But things are being worked out in your favor. That's why the Star card is here. I still feel like this 9 of Pentacles is... It could be the rebirth of this new situation. But I feel like the 9 of Pentacles, somebody getting pregnant or somebody is pregnant by whoever this person is. Action is being made. If you haven't already seen action is being made. But I feel like some of you have already gone into the door of action. You've been seeing synchronicities from this person, like something that means something from this person to you. Let's get an oracle, and then we will end this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe and become a DBB 93 squad member. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disturbed. Yes. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Have a good day.